On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Seattle Mariners. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, SEA-A.Houser. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Number 14, leading things off and takes a strike. And a bunt towards third. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close. No outs, runner on second. Whoa. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game one of this 3-game set. And it remains 2-2. And there's a ball.
2 strike.
On the ground right side, McNeil. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Nico Hoerner.
Boog, over the last 10 games, batting over 400. I mean, he is helping to carry this ball club, and it's something that they really need right now. When you think about how he's performing, other players on this team starting to feed off of him. A lot of positivity around this guy right now.
Nico Hoerner stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to.
Towards first, Bell. Throws to first in time, and the first run of the game comes across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's Riley Green. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Buxton sizing it up. And that is that. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Pirates 1 and the Mariners nothing. Back in Seattle, and today's starter, Bello. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Trey Turner leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground. House tosses to first. One up, one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. And this is a dangerous group, Chris. Top to bottom, loaded with players who can barrel up the baseball. A lot of high exit velocities, and that all results in a club that's leading the league in slugging percentage right now.
And Boo, that means the pitcher's got to be ready from the very first pitch of each and every at bat, because these hitters, they're ready to jump all over you, and they've got the swing speed, the velocity through the zone, however you want to measure it, to hit the ball hard and hit it a long way.
There's no question this is a lineup that is built to win in today's modern game of baseball. That misses, and that's ball 3. Draws the walk there.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So, man aboard, Byron Buxton up next for the Mariners. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
That's down and in. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. And the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. They're down 1-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Houser back to work. Right back to him on the mound. To first, and quickly one away in the second. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Contreras launched a homer in his most recent game. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is down low. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So here's Murphy now. And that misses. And it's 1-0. And that's outside.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Just missed. Contreras over at first with 1 away. In the air, right field. Trout sizing it up. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Colton Cowser, the next Pirate to hit. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Brady House digs in now. First pitch just misses. And that one sliced foul. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton puts it away, and that'll do it. Pirates strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second, and now batting Mike Trout. And a swing and a miss. Trout matched a homer in his last game. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
1-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Next offering is downstairs.
2-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jeff McNeil stands in. Now this is in the air down the line. Green settles under it. And there's 2 away. Freddie Fermin up next for the Mariners. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball.
2 out,
no
space
strikes.
is empty. And
That's a
another
ball.
ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Cowser snags it, and that ends the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Now one missed. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
curveball is just outside. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2. Rocketed out towards right center. Buxton grabs it on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Here is Isaiah-A.Houser right through there for a strike. The other way, they got it for out number 2.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Corner stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a foul ball. Left field, Tachman drifts towards it, and that'll do it. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That one ripped. Green makes the grab, 1 down. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. Tap foul at the plate. Outside with a breaking ball.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Turner now. Grounded out his first time. On the ground to third, and foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Rips that one to right. Houser makes the play, and that will end the inning. Nobody left for Seattle. They still trail 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's a slider for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Turner with the throw to first. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Walked his first time. Inside, just missed. Contreras, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swings and misses, and it's 1-1. Two outs. That misses the zone. 2-1.
2-1.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. And midway in the fourth, it's the Pirates 1 and the Mariners nothing. Back in Seattle, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Max Muncy. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Green on the run. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And that one hammered. Going back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. He made him pay for that one, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Here's Byron Buxton. Down and away for ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one misses, and the count is 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That's to third. House tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth.
For the Mariners, the left fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Here's Mike Tauchman. 0 for 1 so far. Misses the sweeper.
Okay, swing now.
1 strike.
He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
In the air, left side, Green. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike.
Here's Mike Trout. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. There's a strike. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Squeezes it, and that is that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Houser back to work. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Houser winds and deals.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Man at second.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Brady House, the next Pirate to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
And that one fouled off. And that one lifted in the air center field. Buxton moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the center fielder. 1 for 2. To third. And it's just foul. That was close.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Murphy, the lead runner at second. Houser at first. 1 gone. Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Slow ground ball to the right side. Bell to second, and that's all they'll get.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Little chopper rolls foul. 2 aboard, 2 outs. To the right side. To second, Turner. Out number 3. Pirates strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The second baseman. Not here.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, these Mariners just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And that one's gone. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into the stadium with that swing. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. Thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Next to hit, Freddie Fermin. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Fought off foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Josh Bell.
The first baseman. Josh Bell.
Right side, Contreras. A flip to the pitcher covering, and there's 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Mariners DH, Ty France. This one in the air center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nico Hoerner. Out in front and foul to the left side. Next one misses.
Outside.
1 ball, 1 strike. And that's outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that's fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner edges away at second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Out of here. A 2-run blast. His 21st of the year. It's 3-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. SEA-A.Houser gives way, and it wasn't his best start. Brooks Raley gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You can feel the extra attention on Elly anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 7th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 4-2.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And that is out of play. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. One-two to Contreras. And they'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Murphy in the box again. Takes a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Colton Cowser, the next Pirate to hit. That's in for a strike. And that's down and away. Grounded to third, could be 2. Muncy tossed to second, and that's 2. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the inning. Now, Trey Turner.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-2.
That one almost got him. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the...
Turner runs. Pitch outside. Saved in second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. And now it's even up. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. He handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out in front, and hit that ball a long way.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Bello won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Braxton Ashcraft.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now for Seattle, Byron Buxton. Breaking ball misses down and away. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Danny Coulombe loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. King getting loose as well. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. And there's a ball. Clips the outside corner. 2-2 now.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that's downstairs and outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And that's the first out.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners. Mike Tauchman, 0 for 2 in this one. High fly ball out into left center field. On his way over. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. Guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. All even now at 4 apiece. Back back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
The third baseman, Brady House.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, JoJo Romero.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Tied at 4.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, 1 for 3. Puts a bunt down, right side. Oh, a great flip. And he beats it out.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Step off throw to first. And he's back in there.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Off balance speed. There's 1. And that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play. Gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Danny Coulombe.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's already homered in this game. Fouled off to the right. Coulombe measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. McNeil headed for third. The relay throw. He's in there.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Go-ahead run is the third. Freddie Fermin up next for the Mariners.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Next pitch is downstairs. That's down and in. Josh Bell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one's carrying. Out of here! Home run number 5 on the season, and they add a pair. It's 6-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So up next, Josh Bell. And a foul ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
The batter, number 2.
And up next for Seattle, Ty France. Right side. Houser sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Trey Turner. Line drive. He's got it, and that is that. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Major League Baseball is on. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Romero back to work. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Just missed. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Trout makes the play, and there's 1 down. Riley Green getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Foul ball there. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Out towards right center field. Trout sizing it up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that.
Now pitching for
Edwin Uceta into the game. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Edwin Uceta.
Here comes Max Muncy.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that clips the inside corner. That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
On the ground right side. Finds his way through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The center fielder, number 25.
So digging in, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Clips the corner. Strike one. Muncy gets his lead at first with nobody out. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Now batting.
First and second, no outs. Mike Tauchman will hit next. That clips the zone. 0-1. Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Now one miss.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Check swing, and he went. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the catch, and there's one away.
Now batting. The right fielder, Mark.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's Trout. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Double steal. Swing and a miss. Caught up now trying to get to third. And he's out.
Down the tag. Got him.
Next pitch is outside. Runner goes again. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Through 8 full, it's the Mariners 6 and the Buccos 4. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's Contreras. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Mason Miller.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Miller, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That one at triple digits.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it. Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take the series opener here at home.
I always loved playing 4th of July games at home. There's so much energy in the ballpark. The red, white, and blue everywhere. And when you get a win, you feel like you did something special. Now it's off to get showered and changed and enjoy these fireworks.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.